Cheers.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gary Williams Stole My Lawn Furniture Podcast. Happy Wednesday, June 3rd. Thank you, buddy. Happy Wednesday, June 3rd. And welcome to the show. We're here together. And we got a minion over here being goofy.
I can hear him. I can see one. I can hear another.
Oh, man. How we doing today, Wednesday, June 3rd? Brian, how's your week going?
Doing fine. Weather's pretty nice out here. How was the travel for you guys?
Good for me. No delays.
That's good. Let's keep it that way because I remember the last time the travel didn't go so smooth.
Yeah, it's always a hassle. I'm sure traveling with the little one, I'm sure is always a little bit of a, it can be a nightmare. But anyway, we're here. We've got one big happy family in this house, and it's going to be awesome. We're playing some golf a little bit later. We're going to go to lunch. Mom made a lasagna. We're going to throw in the oven later. So we got all kinds of plans.
We might do some card breaks today.
Yeah, we got some upper decks, collector's choice. We got some upper deck stuff. We got tops. Bunch of unopened card packs from like 1994.
What?
Yeah.
What? Okay. Give me the backstory on this.
We might be doing some retirement.
Okay.
We also found a group of Pokemon cards too. We got a whole bunch.
Oh man, Roach is gonna be upset with the Pokemon stuff. Shit.
Dude, I wish I could move the camera right now, but I've been going through like our old stuff.
Yeah.
Good. Michael Jordan cards. A couple Michael Jordan
Look
cards.
at this. Look at you guys.
I mean, I have a whole Tupperware thing full of baseball cards behind me that is like 3 feet high and 5 feet wide that I've been going through.
Yeah.
What? Where did you find these? I mean, were they lost?
My mom doesn't get rid of anything, and obviously the baseball card stuff she's not going to get rid of just because until we go through it. So it's time to go through it.
Yeah.
So
it is.
And I texted my buddy who I played college ball with, who now has a card shop. And I'm like, because we were always like, all right, maybe we should leave these complete sets unopened. Maybe they're worth more that way. And he was like, no. He goes, and he gave me a couple like guys. He goes, dude, there could be a couple whales in these packs.
All right.
So we're gonna do a couple card breaks today. I think we might do a couple more over the week while I'm here, while Dusty's here too, and we'll just put it on social media. Not necessarily like a podcast of it, but we'll just record it. Yeah. So we'll do some cool stuff.
Well, we got a lot of stuff to talk about other than the cards too. The Orioles have won 8 out of 11. Myles Garrett got traded to the Rams. Odell Beckham's a Giant again. We got all kinds of news to get to. Biggest news, of course, is Odell Beckham being a Giant. I'm joking. Has he even played football in the last 2 years? Why is this?
I don't think so.
Why is this even a news story? He's got a minimum deal, and he's like, so he has to make the team. I guess it makes sense that it's a news story because he's a famous New York Giant. But anyway, why I started on this. But yeah, what do you guys want to get to first? You want to talk about the Birds? You want to talk about Myles Garrett? I feel like Myles Garrett was at the forefront of the sports week, right?
Yeah, I want to talk about mistakenly sat on my glasses and now they're bent. It's fun.
Oh,
nice.
Okay, that's all right.
How pissed do you think Jared Verse is right now?
Not happy.
He woke up and realized he's going to be he's got to move to Cleveland.
Well, he's from Dayton. He's from Dayton, Ohio.
He's from Dayton.
Well, I guess that makes sense. That'd be nice to go home, but you just woke up in sunny California.
Yeah.
And now you're going to be spending your winter in Cleveland. You look like a jet.
I'm telling you. I took a cat nap because I got on at 11 thinking you guys would be on at 11. You changed to 12, so I'm like, all right, no problem. So I took my glasses off, laid down on the couch, and and rolled over on them. Yeah. Stupid me.
That's all right. We got to get a little tape job going in the middle there.
That'd be great. Like Dilbert or whatever that cartoon was.
Yeah. I was watching Rookie of the Year at work the other day because it was slow. It was the first time I'd seen it in forever. And the guy, Daniel Stern, the guy that's also in Home Alone, the guy who's Marv in Home Alone.
Yeah, Marv, yeah.
I was looking him up because I was like, I wonder what else he's been in besides this movie and Home Alone. And he was the voice of Dilbert. Didn't know
really?
That. Yeah.
Great tribute.
I was like, that's crazy. I never knew that. He did so much animation work, I guess, like voice acting. But when you just said that, it reminded me of him. I don't know why.
That's the first Dilbert reference ever on this.
Fantastic.
I think that is the first Dilbert reference.
Yeah.
Big day today. Big day today for the show.
I remember we used to have a Dilbert computer game we used to play all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys? So, I mean, going back to the card stuff again, Dusty might remember this. I don't know if you do or not. Do you remember the card game Showdown?
No, I have no idea what that is.
Like it was like a card. It was basically looks like baseball cards, and
No.
you played like
you'd roll a dice.
You rolled dice, and one of them like you had guys like Mark Grace was or whoever was a good like on base guy, and one guy was a good fielder. One guy, whatever.
The higher roll you got, and whatever it said on the card, like if you roll a 5+, then you get a double, or a 7+, then you get a triple, and it's different for each card.
So I was going.
I mean, it sounds fun.
Yeah, it was fun back then.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything crazy, but I was like, it was just thrown in with our baseball cards, and I was like, oh shit, I completely forgot about this.
See, now that would be like that was a great fun game for us as kids when we didn't have the internet and all that stuff at our disposal. Now it's probably well, obviously it's archaic, and no kid would enjoy this anymore. I would love it.
I don't know. Pokemon cards are back, so
I mean, yeah, the card collecting thing is back, but that's almost more of like a if you collect them all, it's like a you get some sort of satisfaction out of getting all of them and completing sets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you don't see people like going to tournaments and playing Pokemon like they used to. If you're going to do that, you can do it on your phone or on the computer or whatever.
Apparently, Pokemon Go is back now because
I don't think it ever left. I think it just for like the younger generation. I think it's always been there.
Yeah, right? I was going to say.
Is that the one where you would go around looking for them?
Yeah.
Yeah. People were walking off cliffs and
walking into the street in the middle of traffic and stuff. Yeah.
I think I've told you this story before, and if I haven't, I've definitely told Roach because Roach is into Pokemon stuff, like collecting the cards. And when I was with General Dynamics, I had to go to a continuous education course, and we were up in like right near Diamond Ridge, up in like the Windsor Mill area, and they flew in this instructor from wherever, and he was like heavier set nerdy guy, whatever, who cares. He goes, class, it's time to go to a break. And we had just come back from lunch. So like, I thought like maybe the guy had to take a shit. No, we see him run out into the street and he tries to catch whatever he was trying to catch. And he got hit by a fucking car right in front of the entire class. I'm like, what the hell?
You got hit?
It didn't go well for him. Let's just say class ended that day and he didn't come back.
I mean, how do you get so like locked in on that you can't? I understand like being distracted by your phone, but walking straight into traffic. I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah, whatever road that is to go to Diamond Ridge was that rolling road. I think he ran out into the middle of rolling road.
It might be rolling road actually.
Yeah.
I haven't been over that side.
And that's like a curvy road to get back to Diamond Ridge Golf Course. So
it's a rolling road.
Well, yeah. So there's some blind spots when you come around a turn, and all of a sudden there's just some heavy set nerdy guy with his phone out in front of him, just chasing like this, and he just got
chasing a Pikachu across the street.
Yeah, he got splattered.
Oh man!
But anyway, back to football.
Yeah, we rant a lot. Let's get to this Myles Garrett trade. So it's a first, a second, a third, and Jared Verse for Myles Garrett. Is it this year? It's this year's first, correct? And then it's
cascade. So this year's first, the following year's second, and the
following
year after that third. Yeah.
Okay. So apparently, and I think his name's Andrew Berry, the GM of the Browns. Is that his name?
Yes.
He was not seriously considering trading Myles Garrett until Jared Verse was put on the table. That's the quote that's been going around. I tend to believe that. I mean, you get a player that's going to be good now. You're not going to be good this year anyway. So maybe you can develop this guy, and he's younger, and you can extend him. Probably not for the crazy amount of money that Myles Garrett just got, the biggest contract in history, other than or outside of a quarterback position, I believe. So I see both sides of this trade for sure. I think there was a lot of people that came out initially and said, you can't even do this trade in Madden. Why would the Browns do this? But I mean, if you're the Browns, you got to look in the mirror. Like, what are we going to do? Like, what are we going to do this year with Myles Garrett? What are we going to do these next 3 years with Myles Garrett? We've got no quarterback. We've got a sunk salary cap because of Deshaun Watson, which is going to be at least another year or two of that we're going to be dealing with. I like getting the assets now. If I'm the Browns and on the Rams side, you get, one of the best defensive players we've seen in the last 15, 20 years. So I like it. I like the trade from both sides. Was your perspective leaning one side or the other, or what did you guys think?
What you got, Brooks?
Yeah, I mean, I'm in agreement here. I think it's the right move for the Browns. I think it sucks. Obviously as a fan and as somebody who plays for the team, I would think this sucks, but I think this is the right move. And Jared Verse is no slouch. He's an all pro. I believe he's an all pro.
He was almost the rookie of the year a couple years ago. He's a really good player.
2-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah, and he's been in the league 2 years. So there you go.
He's younger. You got a first round pick possibly next year that you can go after a quarterback on. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, I think this works out for both sides. Maybe I'm wrong here, but that's just kind of how I feel about it.
I mean, it depends on how the picks go, right? I mean, it's always going to depend. Every trade's going to be judged ultimately. At the end is you're going to find out what players you get at those draft picks. But realistically, I mean, you get a couple more darts to throw if you're the Browns. And also, once again, you're not going anywhere this year or probably next year. With Lamar Jackson still in the division, with Joe Burrow still in the division. I don't really know what the hell the Steelers are doing, but
it's great for the Ravens.
I think it's great for the Ravens too.
The trade has multiple layers. One, it's a good deal for both squads. Rams are in win mode now with Matthew Stafford on the back end of his career, and definitely on the 17th or 18th hole. Nice, Laura.
I've been drinking since 10.
I've been drinking since that shotgun. That was the first sip of alcohol I had.
So Rams are in win now mode. The one thing that might be a negative for the Rams is, Myles Garrett is now with his new team. He knows his value, and since he signed that massive deal, the market has reset itself to $47.5 million. See Micah Parsons. So he might walk in that door and then immediately make a contract demand. Well, his agent would make a contract demand. Just something to think about. Not that he's done that yet, but it's something to think about. Because he did break the sack record. That's a pretty big chip to have when you go to the table.
So I listened to Schefter when he broke the news on. He went on McAfee shortly after he broke the news and was talking about this. They asked him specifically, "Do you think this is going to be a big contract extension thing after the trade?" And he said he didn't expect it to be that way, at least in the first year. But I think this is maybe next offseason something we're going to be talking about, maybe him getting another extension down the line. I think for this year, the focus is going to be, you got Matthew Stafford, the reigning MVP. He's probably on a shorter lifespan. Of course, now that you've drafted the quarterback at 13, they also traded their other first-round pick for Trent McDuffie. A lot of people forget about that because it happened 2 months ago in the middle of baseball season.
Did forget about that.
They've really revamped that defense, and now we've got rumors that Aaron Donald wants to come out of retirement and join forces with Myles Garrett, which would be a terrifying thing because
he stayed in shape.
I guarantee you he stayed in shape. That dude's a psycho.
It's terrifying. Now, go
ahead.
No, from the Browns' perspective, look, you were making Myles Garrett the defensive version of Joe Thomas. You were just going to waste an entire career, and that would have been a shame. So you get basically get 2 first-round picks. You get Jared Verse. You get a legit first-round pick, which most likely is going to be in the high 20s to maybe even 32. But you can package that because you're probably going to be a bottom 5 feeder again this year. Or this coming season, so you can package that and maybe move up a slot or 2 to get the quarterback that you actually want.
Yeah, say they're the 5th best team in the league this year. Now they have the ammo this year to say, hey, we're going to package 5 and 25 to try to move up to 3, and then maybe we can throw more on top of that. So they have more ammo if they want to move up for the quarterback. And, of course, this quarterback class, we say this all the time, it's expected to be very good. It could be it could look completely different at the end of the year. I remember a couple years ago, we all thought Spencer Rattler was going to be the glorified, bona fide number 1 overall pick, and I think he ended up getting drafted in the 6th round that year. It can change so much from now to then, but they have a lot more options now. They have a lot more cap flexibility if they want to go out and sign free agents next year as well.
They do have Shedeur.
And they have Shedeur Sanders.
Say what you want about him. He played better than I think most people thought.
100%. Yeah, he played. I think he exceeded a lot of people's expectations. They looked competent on offense.
And their defense is good still. I know Jim Schwartz isn't there anymore, but their defense is good. They drafted the rookie of the year.
Where'd Jim
I forget
Schwartz?
I forget the defensive rookie of the year's name, but he's like a linebacker or something. Pretty good.
Yeah, and honestly, they've been drafting relatively well for some defensive guys, and I mean they've gotten not Bradley Chubb, Nick Chubb. I mean I know he's gone, like his career's kind of done now with some injuries and stuff like that, but
he's not doing anything. I would take Jim Schwartz on the Ravens staff. Apparently he quit after being passed over for the head coaching job, which I understand.
Well, good. Shout out to our boy Ryan Ripken and his show, and the boys the Ryan Ripken show, because Schwartz was on there. Did you read the article?
No, I did not.
All right, it's on ESPN.com. So the Ryan Ripken show getting a little bit of love there.
nice.
Schwartz.
I'll give him a shout out for that. That's
awesome. Absolutely. Schwartz went on the Ryan Ripken show, and ESPN picked it up and put it as their number one headline as of about an hour ago when I was waiting for you guys. About how you can't force relationships, so that's why when he left, when he left, he was basically saying, and I'm going to paraphrase, all the defensive players on that team had the best years of their career. I was passed over for the job for an offensive guy. So he said you can't force relationships. I wasn't going to stay on a staff where I was forced to basically be there. So it's pretty good information.
Yeah, and he's one of those guys. He knows he's going to be able to get a job wherever he wants. Maybe not as a head coach, but certainly as a D coordinator, he's proven his worth 10 times over. I mean, taking that team that basically had no juice and actually giving them some life last year.
And he won't be out of the league this year. I mean, he's going to be like, he can do what Vrabel did and become like a special assistant. And just like when Vrabel went to the Browns, believe it or not, the Browns, he went to the Browns with a special assistant, just like hitting guys with those big arm pads, doing running back drills.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of his interview with him yesterday, just like what I could.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm always in and out. When he's on, I try to pop in and say a couple things.
Yeah.
See, those are going down nicely, huh?
Nice and smooth. There you go.
It's extra warm, so I'm trying to drink it quicker.
The funny thing is, I just took these out of the fridge like 30 minutes ago, but we're out on the front porch right now.
Yeah.
And it's
still stuffy out here.
Steamy out here.
We're not exactly podcasting from a sauna, but it's close.
It's a lukewarm sauna.
Is that your parent? Dusty? Is that your house or is that?
No, we're in Millsboro at the folks' house. We have this little kind of like
sun porch,
like a sunroom, like screened-in sunroom kind of den-ish area, which I'm surprised you can't hear the traffic going by. It's
well, between that and Banks riding his trucks around right now.
Yeah,
I can hear the Banksy. Well, only when he talks.
He's been riding his trucks around because it's his birthday this week, obviously. So he's been getting spoiled like crazy. Got all of his birthday presents when he first got here, so he's raced them around. And Dusty just got here like an hour or so ago. Yeah, so he's been hyped. He's been hyped up.
I got you.
But Dusty's here.
But yeah, it's a good deal. It's a good deal for both sides. I'm excited to see it. It makes the Rams, I mean, obviously the odds-on favorite, and that is dangerous. And if Aaron Donald comes out and what he said on McAfee, right, or what he texted McAfee, it got me thinking. He's definitely in shape because he's posting workout videos still. That's terrifying.
Have you seen the training he does? He does like knife training for like his hand movements. That's what he would
wax
like.
On.
The reason he had such good hands at the point of attack, like on the offensive lineman, is he would do like legit like Green Beret type knife training, and he would use real knives and like fucking. I mean, it was fucking crazy. You should watch. Look up Aaron Donald knife training.
I will.
He's a nut.
Guess who trained with Aaron Donald?
Who's that?
Jared Verse. He trained with Aaron Donald. And apparently Jared Verse said that the training was so hard he almost quit it.
Yeah.
So
I feel bad for I guess I don't feel bad for him because now he's got Myles Garrett on his team. I was going to say I feel bad for Braden Fisk, who also got taken out of Florida State the same year. I believe the second round after Jared Verse was taken in the first round by the Rams. And I think Braden Fisk ended up being pretty close to winning Defensive Rookie of the Year, and maybe he won.
No, it was Verse for sure that won.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, Braden Fisk is no slouch either. I think he had a really good first couple seasons there. So I mean, yeah, the odds for the Rams went from 8-1 to win the Super Bowl, which they were the odds-on favorites before this trade. Now they're plus 650, so 6.5 to 1. Mm-hmm. So moving that far of a number is pretty crazy, especially considering how short their odds were to begin with. But it's all going to depend on the health of Matthew Stafford. And we said this last year. We at this time last year, we were talking about Matthew Stafford's back and is he going to be able to play? And then he ended up having the best season of his career and winning the MVP. So, I think this is classic Rams. Fuck them picks, right?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Yeah. Another trade that we got to talk about, even though we kind of knew about it for a couple months, the A.J. Brown deal. A.J. Brown was traded for a 2028 first-round pick and a fifth-round pick or something, some sort of late-round swaps that we don't really need to worry about. But in essence, it's a first-round pick and maybe a fifth on top. But it's not this year's first-round pick. It's next year's, which I think was interesting. Do you think that was the Patriots saying, hey, we don't want to give up this year's first-round pick? It might be valuable because they have a tougher schedule. Or do you think that was kind of just like, hey, we're not going to give you – or maybe it's the Eagles saying, hey, we project you to be worse in a couple of years. Where do you think that the line was drawn there? That's an interesting thing.
I think they didn't want to give the 27. They didn't want to give the 2027 pick because of how strong the draft is going to be. Even after the quarterback is supposed to be extremely strong. The 2028 draft, no one knows what the hell's going on in that. And the Patriots came from a place of strength in this because they wanted the player. The player only wanted to play for Mike Vrabel, so they didn't have to budge on anything.
And everyone and their mother has known A.J. Brown has not been happy with the Eagles for, well over probably 18 months now. I mean,
the Patriots can be like, hey, go ahead, try to offload him somewhere else. He's gonna bitch, moan, and whine and not want to go there.
Yeah. So I was just interested in that because, of course, the Patriots had the last place schedule last year. They had incredible success. They win the division. So now they get the first place schedule this year. Plus last year they were playing, I think, weaker divisions. The divisions were playing weaker divisions. So I think they just have a much more difficult schedule this year. Also, they have a lot of off the field stuff going on with their head coach. Honestly, I'm still kind of shocked that Mike Vrabel still has a job. At this point, I'm pretty sure he's going to keep that job. I don't necessarily think that they should have fired him, but I just feel like basically based on the society we live in nowadays, I felt like it was coming. So this is just one more wrinkle to add. I'm not super high on the Patriots this year.
Nor am I.
For that schedule.
And I think we have to remember, look, you can only play the schedule that you're given. So it's not the Patriots' fault they got the schedule they were dealt.
I'm not blaming them at all. Yeah.
But they also got lucky in like 2 or 3 games where like the quarterback of the team that was like on par with them was hurt. So they got to play like backups. Yeah. And once again, it's not their fault. They played who they had to play. But I'm not. They remind me of the Redskins from 2 years ago.
Yeah,
where they went to the NFC Championship game and then they laid an egg last year,
or the Orioles 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it's I don't know. Is the receiving core is a lot better than it was last year? They have A.J. Brown. They bring in Romeo Doubs. They still have Kayshon Boutte. They still have Pop Douglas. They still have Matt Collins, who's basically the top 3 on their team last year. They add these 2 weapons to that. Travion Henderson with another year under his belt. I don't really know. Maybe Will Campbell is going to get healthier. I mean, he was definitely hurt for them down the stretch. But they also benefited last year from, Patrick Mahomes went down for the season. Joe Burrow missed most of the season. Lamar Jackson missed a lot of the season. Most of the really good teams in the AFC, most of the really good quarterbacks in the AFC weren't really in the picture last year. So they kind of and not once again, you can only play the schedule that's in front of you. So all credit to them for going out there and performing. And Drake May, clearly they seem like they struck gold with him. He looks like he's really good.
Yeah, and it was announced, or at least it came out today that Boutte has said he'd be interested in a trade.
Oh,
be traded out of there. Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, if you're the number 3 option and then your team brings in A.J. Brown and Romeo Doubs, you're probably not going to be the number 3 option anymore.
Hey, play better.
Yeah. Well, his name is Boutte.
Boutte.
Brooks is over here looking through some old time photos.
I found an awesome picture of Dusty yesterday, and I'm trying to find. There it is.
Oh dear.
What's crazy is I actually remember this.
All right.
Well, don't mention it yet. I'll bring it up later.
Okay. I actually remember this. I got some pretty freaking sweet jorts on in this photo.
So, all right, Brooks, did you ever own a pair of jorts? I'm assuming if Dusty did, you did.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you that those pair of jorts were at some point Brooks' pair of jorts. I mean, every single piece, most of the pieces of clothing I had as a kid were either hand-me-downs from him or our cousin Kyle. So yeah, it was basically, but that's what we did. And I had some six starter jackets that went through a couple of generations. There was an old green starter jacket that we had. That's awesome shit for sure.
Yeah, I never had any jorts. I played soccer all the time, so as a youngster, so I always had like the athletic shorts, like them. I had a lot of Miter. If you remember that brand, Miter. Jeez.
No. I think these are. They look like Big Dog. They got a big dog on them.
Big Dog. I love Big Dog.
Big Dog.
Oh man. Any other trades that we missed? Oh, Russell Wilson going to CBS.
Yeah, that's a good move for him.
I think it's a good move, and also interesting that he, in no part in the release did he say he was retiring from the NFL. He just said, "I have taken a job from CBS Sports, whatever," and then all of the stuff continued. But at no point did he say he's retiring. To me, that means, hey, I'm going to try to stay in shape and get back on the field in the middle of the season if I can. Maybe do a Jason Witten where I call games for a year and then I go back and play for the Raiders, whatever. I mean, good for him. He's earned the right to do whatever he wants. And I think he'll be good on TV. I think he gets a lot of negative publicity for the last 5-10 years of his career. Since he got traded to Denver, really, it's been a disaster on the football field. And then I think some of the quirky stuff off the field that used to be funny, not so funny anymore when you're not as good. But I think he'll be good on TV. I think he speaks very well, and I think he'll be good in terms of articulation and explaining stuff going on. Also, former Walter Payton Man of the Year, so a guy that's like a linchpin of the Seattle area for a long time. I mean, I tend to. Once again, a lot of people make fun of him, but I try to, especially after their careers, I tend to start thinking about these people more positively, and I think you should. It's funny to make fun of people, but whatever.
What I find, and this doesn't have to do with Russell Wilson. This has to do with the NFL. It's the middle of baseball season. It is the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Final, and NFL just finds a way to drop the hammer and just take over the headlines.
100%.
It's year round.
That's the reason that this deadline is on June 1st, because they know all the eyes are on the other sports, and they got to keep people invested in theirs. By the way, the game 1 of the hockey Stanley Cup last night was phenomenal.
Awesome.
There was 3 goals in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was awesome to watch. I watched the whole thing. It was great.
I didn't watch any of it. I watched the Orioles game.
I was at work. I was watching them both.
You had
I had them both on.
Well, I was flipping back and forth, so I can't say I watched all of it. I was flipping back and forth, but we'll get to the others in a minute. But the hockey was phenomenal.
Hockey was phenomenal. That was game 1 last night in Carolina. We've got game 1 of the NBA Finals tonight. I believe they're playing. Are they playing in New York or San Antonio? Game 1.
San Antonio.
San Antonio?
Yeah.
San Antonio had a better record, so that makes sense. I mean, unbelievable game 7 as well from basketball, but. The hockey game last night was unbelievable. If you missed it, Carolina was on their home ice. They scored maybe 30 seconds into the game, and then ended up putting a second one in net, I think maybe 5 minutes later, and then Vegas just kind of chipped their way back in. It was a really, really good back and forth game. The crowd in Carolina was hot. And I'm sure when they go back to Vegas, it's going to be the same way, because that Vegas crowd is awesome. And apparently going to a game in Vegas, a hockey game there, is like going to see the freaking Rockettes or something. And they put on
that's an opening of openings. I mean, there's no one beating that. They had a full medieval times show before the game.
Dude, I remember when we played them in the Stanley Cup Final, and I was like, this is ridiculous.
You know how you would turn on to see the national anthem? Well, they have a full-on 30-minute show, then the national anthem gets sung. They got a knight coming out holding up a sword. I'm surprised they don't have horses on ice.
Yeah.
There's a great picture of you at medieval times sitting behind the bar of Pig and Rooster.
Yes, there is. That story is so ridiculous.
You know what's really, really funny? Last night I had a couple in from Oregon. Their son's in the Coast Guard in Ocean City. and they said they flew into Baltimore. They had never been to this side of the country. They had never been to Baltimore, so they went to an Oriole game on Friday night.
Yeah.
They said on Saturday they woke up. They were staying by the baseball stadium. They went to the Horseshoe. They went to Top Golf, and then that evening they went to Medieval Times. They were like, we went to some medieval thing, and I was like, you went to Medieval Times at Arundel Mills Mall after you went to an Oriole game and then the Horseshoe Casino and Top Golf. I was like, this is your best introduction to Baltimore ever.
Oh,
like, you guys went to like a tour in Maryland in like a 24-hour span, and then they came down to Ocean City and they were at the Green Turtle last night.
Jeez,
which was funny. But it's you meet.
Because I went to Arundel Mills 2 weeks ago, something like that, and I had to go in there to get something to buy something from Cabela's. And I had to walk by Medieval Times. That place was hopping.
Good.
I mean,
really
love it.
You could hear it. You know how Arundel Mills is like a big oval? You could hear it like a quarter of the way. Like, you were still a good distance away. You could hear the crowd. It was nuts.
Yeah,
awesome.
You just get real into your Heath Ledger.
Oh man, that's a fucking movie there. Sorry for cursing Course Banks right here.
That's all good.
My fault. But yeah, that's awesome. Oh,
yeah,
man, watch out, buddy. Don't fall.
Yeah, but that picture behind Pig and Rooster's bars is still there, and I get asked questions about it a decent amount. Is why am I a 19-year-old? I guess man, I am an adult at that point. I'm a 19-year-old adult getting knighted at Medieval Times, and I swear, thank you to my wonderful family for slipping the king of 50 and embarrassing me when I had to come up to Medieval Times for my cousin's confirmation.
I've never been there. I want to go, but I've yet to go.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, now I got embarrassed by my family because they just wanted to play a practical joke on me. Because when I was standing in line to get knighted, the kid in front of me was Banks' size, and the kid behind me was a little bit bigger than Banks. So, just to give you like an age range, and then there's me, and
you're like Andy.
You're playing Randolph-Macon baseball.
I'm a college first baseman, and I'm standing in front of Tiny Tim and Banks. And I got
That's so funny.
the knight. So you have to get down on a knee, and the knight's there. And the knight, the king puts the sword on my shoulder, and he goes, "You're only 19. I'd serve you a beer." I swear he said that to me, and all because my dad slipped a 50 to the whoever was running that. I was like, "Let's embarrass my son."
That's got Andy Reid like
the punt kick pass thing.
Yeah. I wish there was a photo of the kids in front of me and behind me.
I wish there was a video of the entire thing.
I know. But it's. I think I went maybe like 3 or 4 years, about 3 or 4 years ago. It's a lot of fun.
You went. You went recently,
dude.
We went with a couple families that they had kids, and we went and just. You get a meal. The kids enjoy the heck out of it, and it is entertaining for all ages.
A flagon of ale, or like
you get a crown.
Just a crown. You can't get like mead. Or can you get like a giant turkey leg or something like that?
Oh no, yeah, that's like it's a big piece of chicken.
I've seen that.
Like a goblet of soup. There are no utensils because there were no utensils in Medieval Times, hence there aren't utensils at Medieval Times.
Dude, you get the right crew to go, and you just you pregame it at the bars. And I'm gonna be sitting there just yelling at these fucking people.
Yeah, that probably sounds like a nightmare.
Everyone chooses their sides, and then you just root for them like they're your favorite.
It's gonna be. Team. It would be like the Malice. It would be like Malice at the Palace, but
oh yeah.
Oh, you fucking suck, Purple.
All right, if you here's your fun fact of the day. Here's your story time with Brian Rogers. We actually know the guy who used to be the White Knight, Ryan Penix. He was the White Knight. He would ride around a horse, do the jousting, do like the thing where they go around and like collect rings off of like these stanchions. But it's fun.
Ryan Penix.
Ryan Penix is his name.
Penix's brother.
Now, it's spelled like that, yeah. But his name is Ryan. Now he's in like construction or something.
Interesting.
Yep.
That's interesting. All right, enough Medieval Times talk. Let's get back to sports. Let's talk about the Orioles. We've won 8 out of 11 now.
Well, watch out.
Hey, don't let us get hot.
Yep.
It started off so frustrating last night
You
because
bring up 11, 8 and 11.
8 out of 11.
8 out of 11. Do you know when 11 was?
No.
The Ben McDonald speech.
Oh, was it?
No way, really?
We are 8-3 since the Ben McDonald speech.
Love it.
But what does this say that we started? We got hot when Ben McDonald left us to go to do the College World Series stuff.
After he got swept by the Rays.
Yeah. Well, now he's doing the College World Series.
Well, I mean, I think we're probably 4-0, 3-0 since he's gone to the College World Series. Something like that.
And by the way, the Brian Roberts and I forget the other guy's name. They're not doing a bad job. I enjoyed listening to them.
Yeah, they're okay.
I didn't get to listen to the game. I was at work last night, so we just had music on. We didn't have sound.
Don't get me wrong. I love Brian Roberts, but he's probably not my favorite. He's not even.
Yeah. He's not Kevin. It's not Kevin Brown and Ben McDonald.
He's incredibly green. I mean, I've only heard him call maybe 5 to 10 games. So I mean, it's one of those things where you got to feel it out. I'm sure he's not calling minor league games trying to get reps in or anything like that. He just got hired because he's Brian Roberts. Right?
He does. I'll get to Randy here in a second. He gives great insight because he's got the knowledge base and he's played the game recently. And then also, good for Kevin Brown. He's getting a lot of traction now on ESPN.
He gets so much media attention. If you turn on MLB Network, they always take the Orioles broadcast because they love Kevin Brown.
Well, he's I can't speak if he's on MLB Network, but we were Deli and I were just sitting around, dicking around. There was nothing on TV one night. And we were watching the women's softball game, like Alabama versus Texas Tech, and he was the announcer. Yeah. He was the announcer of the Women's College World Series, and so he'll be on tonight when they start the final series.
I can't remember the young lady's name for Texas Tech, but she was going on like 200 pitches thrown that day or something like that. I watched a lot of the college baseball regionals and the college softball just because there was not a ton on otherwise during the day, and I mean these games are freaking awesome. They're competitive.
They're great.
Shit. And they're back and forth. Like I watched, what was it? It might have been, it was West Virginia playing Kentucky. West Virginia had a crazy baseball weekend, by the way.
Yes, they did.
That West Virginia-Kentucky game was unbelievable. West Virginia was up like 5-1, and then Kentucky was up like 11-6, and then it was so back and forth.
The game was great, and then also they should have had a camera. They should have had like a split screen. They should have just had a camera that focused on the Kentucky fan section. If you kind of pick up what I'm putting down. A lot of strong librarians there. A lot of strong ones. All right. And they were playing at West Virginia. Yeah. So the section wasn't too big.
Yeah. Hey, we know. We've been down to UK for Keeneland. We've seen it.
It's a woo.
The Morgantown Regional was hopping.
Nothing against Morgantown. Sean Floyd's going to kill us. Nothing against Morgantown, but the Kentucky, the level of Kentucky librarians and the level of West Virginia librarians not in the same bracket.
I mean, technically, I guess my wife is alumni of Kentucky. She can root for them.
That's true. True. She's a Kentucky Wildcat. So Orioles 8-3 in their last 11. Thank God. We really needed a spark, and it was frustrating in the first inning yesterday. Taylor Ward gets the leadoff walk, and then Gunnar hits the double off the wall, and then we pop up and strike out and fucking break our bat straight to the pitcher.
Straight to the pitcher.
And we get no runs out of it, and then immediately Boston hits a triple, gets a sack fly, and they're winning 1-0, and I'm like, oh, my God, same.
Like, here we go. Kobe
Mayonnaise had a freaking great at-bat. And put one over the wall, and then a couple innings later, Pete got to one.
Did you get to hear?
Once we get a lead when we got Rico Garcia. I mean, it's over.
Did you get to hear any of the sound, Dusty?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I didn't listen to it at all. I watched the highlights this morning, so that had sound, but it was a mix between two of the broadcasts. It was
all right. So Colby Mayo, he's coming up to bat, and they get on there, and all three. What's her name? Michelle. The woman with the eyebrows that is with the Orioles.
Melanie Newman.
Melanie Newman. I don't know why I wanted to say Michelle.
Yeah.
They go to her and they bring up how Colby Mayo had been carrying his engagement ring around with him in his backpack for 6 months, and he finally proposed in Boston. Yeah. He finally proposed in Boston the day on their off day on Monday, and so right after they show a nice photo of him down on his knee. They come up with like the DraftKings odds of bet to hit a home run, and it was plus 625. And whoever the guy is that's in the booth with Brian Roberts was like, I'm putting my money on him to hit a home run. 2 pitches later, see ya. I'm like, yes. This is going to be our day now. Now we got it.
I love there's nothing better than like an organic call of a home run. If you're just like, I feel like he's going yard here and then he goes yard. I mean, Chris Davis went yard so many times that those couple years that he was really, really good. But I remember like a couple times I was just like, I just feel like he's going to go yard here. And then he would just put one over the wall. And it's the best feeling ever, especially if you're watching the game with your buddies and you say it and everyone hears it and they're just like, you called it. You called it. Yeah.
We love love. We love love. On this
We
podcast.
love.
I mean, there's got to be a correlation here, right? Like if he was walking around with it, and now he's been the hottest hitter on the team for 2 weeks. His confidence is up. I think that translated. He got some confidence, you know.
He's the hottest hitter.
They were having some fun with it. They were like, Kobe said that after he proposed, he felt like he had a load off his back, and then Brian Roberts was like, maybe the ring was weighing him down. I was carrying that backpack around or something. Like they were having fun with it. It was a lot of good times. And again, apparently she was at the game as well. She didn't fly home right after getting engaged. She's staying for the series. So that's cool. I can't imagine carrying around an engagement ring for 6 months.
Hold on. He said somebody said that Kobe had a load on his back.
Jesus, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus. It's a family show. It's a family show.
Not. We actively advertise that it's not.
It's not. It's not a family show
We
at all.
click the "Is this for kids?" No. when this gets uploaded.
Yeah, it was. It's great. It's great to see the Orioles playing good baseball again, and I'm sure the Boston fans are frustrated as shit. I think they're like 9-20 at Fenway Park now this year. Not good. Not good stuff going on in Boston.
Going to Brooksy's point there about for kids, my dad was going to physical therapy for his back, and I think he might have been going to a chiropractor. And the chiropractor apparently knows me. My dad can't remember the chiropractor's name, which is stunning because he goes to him. But the chiropractor knows me and knows about the podcast, so he would put it on in his office. And then, like after like 1 or 2 episodes, us cussing, he's like, "Gotta turn this off. Can't really have it on anymore." We never advertised that this is gonna be a PC podcast.
I mean, we need to. I guess we're gonna need to start bleeping ourselves a little bit here.
Will not.
Just joking.
That's not our brand.
We would never do that. But
We say that we are the we are the bar podcast.
Yeah, it really is.
We are a bunch of clowns at the bar.
But yeah, Shane Baz last night, really, really good, sharp stuff. Especially, and they put the numbers on the screen at some point last night. Masson did the curveball. Number, he's throwing it more. He's throwing it and getting a lot more swing and misses on it. It looks sharper. He had one yesterday that I thought he hung a little bit. It was kind of up in the zone, and he still got a swing and miss on it.
I know exactly which one you're talking about. I don't know who was batting.
Yeah, but it was. It just looks a lot sharper. It looks like he's got more confidence throwing that pitch. And I think the guy's name is Rob Friedman, the pitching ninja on Instagram. If you know Pitching Ninja, he posts a lot of the overlay stuff. He was on the Ryan Ripken show last week or maybe earlier this week, and he was talking about Bradish and Baz having Cy Young caliber stuff if they could figure it out in terms of consistency. And we saw the reason we traded for Baz in the offseason, the reason we gave him that extension, we saw that last night. I mean, that guy's stuff is really, really good.
Let's take a step back. Like, I agree with everything that you just said, but what is it sharper? Maybe, probably, yes. Like, is he got a better feel for it? Probably, yes. But it also makes it a whole lot more effective and harder to hit and to even sit on and guess on. When one of the other stats I saw last night, he was 17 for 21 on first pitch strikes.
I knew it was coming, and that's
I already know when you start making a point. Yeah.
This is why we're all friends, because I was going to say it once. I was like, and he was getting ahead. I cannot stop thinking of Brooks when a guy throws the first pitch strike.
But it is because not even 2 strikes. Like the whole at bat's just harder.
Yeah,
it's not like, think of it as you guys are hitters, right? I mean, I haven't been a hitter since high school, but like even when I was hitting a bunch, like the whole at bat is just entirely harder. And if it's 0-1 or if it's 1-0, like if it's 1-0, I'm fucking swinging out my shoes still.
Yeah.
If it's 0-1, I'm getting a little bit more protective throughout, like until it gets to 2 strikes or whatever. But like And like on top of that, with how they're playing recently and how much confidence they have, the defense has gotten so much better, which makes it in turn so much easier to pitch.
Yeah.
When you have confidence that like the ground ball last night to Kobe Mayo, and then I mean, this is going to sound like a shot, but I don't mean it that way. Blaze's arm is so good compared to Jackson Holliday's, just because Blaze has a fucking howitzer.
He's got a fucking hose on him.
Because I think he's the only one that could have turned that. When plays like that are getting made behind you, it makes it so much easier to pitch as well, and it gives you so much more confidence to throw balls in the zone and to catch the zone instead of nibbling here and there or feeling like you need to make a perfect pitch.
Yeah.
Or second guessing certain pitches in certain times.
Yeah,
so it's a tunnel down effect or a domino effect, I should say.
Domino effect. Yeah, and the proof's in the pudding. Just to go the negative way for the Red Sox pitcher. The home run to Mayo, he started out. I think he started out 2-0. Now Mayo battled and went 9 pitches before he hit the home run. But the Pete Alonso home run, he started behind in the count. Not Alonso, the pitcher. The pitcher started, with throwing a couple balls, and Alonso can just sit there and tee off, which he did. That ball was smoked.
Yeah, that ball was out of the yard in half a second.
He gets to be so much more selective than. Yeah. Like, even if there is a borderline pitch, whereas, like, if it's 0-1, 1-2, 0-2, whatever it is, you got to maybe put a swing on it, whereas, like, he's like, that's not the one I was looking for. I'll spit on it. If it's a borderline and it calls a strike, whatever. You live to see the next pitch.
But, I mean, you made the great point there, Brian. I mean, I think Pete Alonso was 2-0 at some point in that. And then you can pick a pitch, pick a quadrant, you can pick whatever, and then you can become a guest hitter for at least a pitch or two. Anthony Santander was a fucking great example of that when he hit 40+ home runs a couple of years ago.
These days?
I don't know what he's doing these days, but that year that he hit 40+ home runs for us, he was getting ahead in counts and he was fucking teeing off on basically pitches that he guessed right. And that's why he would get so hot and cold, but I mean, it definitely makes it a lot easier to hit for sure. So Connolly Early, by the way, one of the all-time names, Connolly Early. That's a guy's name.
That's a hard name to say over and over again.
Can you imagine?
Connolly
Early.
He had to go to a private high school, and then he went to UVA. So he's playing the private school card really good. Not the UVA's private, but it's a little uppity. Earl
Early.
Should have named him Real.
Well,
did you guys see the picture?
Coming out of this game.
I think I sent it to you. Did you see the picture I sent of Victor Wembanyama holding the baseball? By the way,
no.
Can you imagine the freaking eephus pitches that guy could throw? My god!
Grab that.
He was. It looked like Andre's Giant holding a beer.
Yes,
that's what it looked like.
This is how it looked.
It literally was like this. You could hardly even see the baseball.
See the ball?
It's ridiculous, dude.
I wonder how many baseballs he could put in his hand. Remember that picture? Was it Mike Mussina could put like 8 balls in his hand and hold them?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't think it was
actually.
Mussina.
Ben McDonald has a picture like that because he's got abnormally large hands.
Yeah,
but it's not the picture you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. And
it
bugged the shit out of me.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but why did I think it was Mike Mussina? I don't know.
No,
but either one.
Dusty's gonna light it up.
Oh, yeah, I got you. But it's good to see the Orioles that are getting on track. And who's throwing today?
Randy Johnson can hold 7 baseballs in his hand at the same time.
7 baseballs.
Yeah. Which is crazy. This picture, here it is. Randy Johnson. Look at this picture. It's fucking crazy.
That's good. I got you. Jesus.
It's a circus freak. 4 straight Cy Youngs, by the way.
Who we got tonight? Who's throwing tonight?
Tonight, I mean, last night was Boz, so it should be Bassett.
Should be Bassett. I will confirm that right now. I wonder who's pitching for them. Although their starting rotation's been rough. It's Toll for them, Peyton Toll, who's actually been probably their best pitcher so far this year.
Oh no, that is.
He's good. I think he's young. He's got a mustache. You'll like the mustache.
I'm just grabbing another one of these. Be right back.
Another southpaw though, so it's probably the lineup's probably gonna look pretty similar to last night. I don't know if you'll see Jackson. I don't know if they want to give him 2 days off in a row, but He's not really that great at hitting lefties. I'm sure Pasaya played last night. I doubt he plays tonight. That we're always matchup driven, the Orioles. So it's going to look a little different.
Who's kind of taking a little backseat for a little while here?
Who's that?
Jeremiah Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. And it was always going to happen. It was always going to happen, especially now that Blaze has been, for lack of a better term, blazing hot. Blaze was fucking
280 right now,
been
275.
Really good, especially in the last week and a half. Was really big in that weekend series we just had. So I've loved what I saw out of him, and he's been playing better. Jackson Holiday is back, of course. So Jeremiah was always going to get slotted back to the bench unless he kept hitting like he was doing at the onset of the season. But what are you going to get out of a guy that I think, was he a Rule 5 guy or was he just a guy that
I think he was Rule 5, yeah.
I mean, look, we got a lot out of him at the beginning of the season. I think he was, up there in terms of like April players in the month. And of course he's fallen back to earth a little bit, but that's okay.
Because he's not supposed to be an everyday player.
Exactly. And the guys who are supposed to be playing better are playing better. Pete is playing better. Adley's been pretty consistently good the whole year. Taylor Ward's been pretty consistently good. Yeah, Adley, you're right. But Blaze has been picking it up. Even the Moo Man, I mean, 2 straight walk-offs a couple weeks ago, or what was that, last week?
Oh, yeah.
He went in for a pinch hit last night. He didn't end up getting a hit.
He had a great double the other night, a couple nights ago, to give us the lead or tie it or something like that.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that's really streaky too. So, like, I really hope he can get hot and just have a nice month. Because that's just more production out of the bottom of the lineup that we just haven't had all year.
Keep the confidence.
And Kobe Mayo. I mean, he's up to 7 homers on the year. I know it's not much, and I know his average is still in the tank, but it looks like he's getting gradually better. It feels like he's having better at bats. I know he had the homer last night. Yeah. So if you just watch game to game, even though the numbers might not be saying it looks better to watch.
Big Town Sports put up a stat a couple days ago that he is by far the best hitter on the team against lefties. So he's going to be he's what I mean. A couple of different podcasts I've heard say this. He's been what we hoped Tyler O'Neill would be to lefties this year. Yeah,
probably what we hoped Taylor Ward would be. Taylor Ward's been a completely different player than we expected, although he's been great.
I'll take it.
It's very strange.
Somebody brought this up the other day, but like, is he the player that we traded for? No, but he's like
still a productive player.
He's kind of morphed into the player that we needed at that time. At this time, I should say.
He feels Westbergy at the plate.
We've thrown him kind of. We've thrown him into the leadoff spot, and he's done like he basically just took that and ran with it and transformed his entire approach, which I give him a lot of credit for because he didn't just sit there and say like, I'm going to sit there here and try to hit bat 240, and I'm obviously not going to get the RBIs. I could still possibly get 35+ homers, but what's that going to do hitting solo homers? He basically just transformed his own game and said, okay, this is what they need me to do. I don't know if they told him to do that or if this is on purpose or whatever. I assume it is. They're at the big league level. But I give him a whole lot of props for doing that. And to piggyback on that, the amount of selfless play that we've seen over the past week and a half is so refreshing to see. How many bunts we tried? 3 or 4. We had 3 or 4 laydowns last night.
We're attempting a lot of them. It's fucking great.
There's guys like there's so many things that are happening right now on the field that are team driven, selfless, unselfish baseball. It is awesome to see.
Yeah. We manufactured a run yesterday. I can't remember the last time we did that.
Beginning of this, I remember we did at the beginning of
the whole assembly line too.
Yeah, we did. We really did.
I remember we did at the beginning of the season. We're like, all right, this is the Abernathy way. Then we obviously
got away from it.
We stopped playing defense in the outfield and we stopped punting.
We stopped doing all that shit. But the last week and a half has been, I mean, I'm blown away and so happy with what I'm seeing as well. Yeah. And also to piggyback on that, the pitching staff.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Night and day.
Amazing.
It's been great. We had the best starter ERA since the beginning of the middle of May or whatever.
Say what you and I want to bring this up because I've heard a lot of people talk about the Rodgers' last start. That was a great start. say what you want about it. I know he had the rough 7th inning. A lot of people said like, oh, they should have taken him out in the 7th before he went out there. Why?
He was cruising.
Exactly, and he was at 80 pitches.
Yeah.
Why would you take him out?
Yeah. It's just
hindsight.
It's
2020
hindsight. It's 2020. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think he was great for the first 6
And
innings.
I went back and I looked at the last 5 or so starts, and we've talked about it. It's been one bad inning every time, which is like I wish I should pull this out. I should pull out the bad inning and see what his ERA is.
Yeah,
it's probably pretty good. He's pitching better than we think.
Yeah.
He's just having that one inning.
Better than the numbers say.
Yes.
For sure. And also props to the bullpen once again. Rico Garcia. I don't know who the most.
Helsley goes back on assignment or rehab assignment this week.
I don't know if we can we can't give out most valuable Oriole. We're only like a third of the way into the year, but I think at this point Rico Garcia has got to be in consideration. He's been fucking unbelievable. Mm-hmm. He had like 61 straight batters they faced without giving up a hit at some point in this season. He's gone, I think, his last 13 innings without giving up a run. He's been unbelievably
0.65 ERA.
He's been unbelievably consistent for us, and a guy that just came out of fucking thin air. So I mean, I once again, I don't know if we can give out most valuable Oriole. I don't know if there's other guys in consideration, but he's been fucking.
I was thinking about this last night.
Where did we get him from?
Who knows?
I honestly don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if he's a Rule 5. I don't know if he's a
fell from Jupiter into our laps. Yeah. It was great.
I want to do this.
Drops of Jupiter.
What are your drops of Jupiter in the air? Who are your guys? You can only name one. Who was your most underrated Oriole this season? Because I was thinking about this, listening to a couple shows like over the past 2 weeks, and I have a pretty clear one that
someone that I expected nothing from.
Yeah, well, yeah. Who came out and that, and who is the most underrated as well? Like somebody who's not getting enough love either.
I'll go Blaze.
Blaze and Leote were the two that came to my mind.
Leote. I had no idea he has 20 some RBIs, a 275 or somewhere around there. Batting
somewhat
average.
Competent center field.
Puts the ball down, puts a bunt down when he needs to all the time.
Team guy.
Does make a stupid misplay in the outfield every once in a while, but overall plays a pretty solid outfield. And to your guys' point, with Blaze, I didn't realize Blaze's average is almost up to 270, 280 again.
Yeah, it's up there.
I mean, I knew he was hot. I didn't know he's just skyrocketed that fast.
He plays center. He plays second. He plays third. He probably plays.
Well, he's another
the
one.
Best defense of anybody on the team at a lot of these positions.
He's another one, and I hear a lot of people say like, "Oh, you can throw him in the outfield." Like he plays a competent outfield, but he definitely shouldn't be out there.
He's not an outfielder per se. He can play the outfield. He
needs Fungo Ford to go out in the outfield and hit balls off because he cannot read a ball off the wall to save his fucking life. Like the wall's scary. He's afraid of walls. Cannot get
He's
around.
Afraid of walls.
He cannot.
Was there a phobia for that?
He can't climb.
If he gets close to him, he's not. If he gets close to him, he's not running into him. The ball's going to hit off of him, and he can't read a ball that hits off the wall. He's got a rocket arm. He plays a great infield, but if there's a ball and everything else besides balls off the wall, really. Balls off the wall, he sucks at so bad.
But you don't have to play a lot of balls off the wall as an
Get
infielder.
away from the wall.
He's just athletic enough where you can put him anywhere. But you're right.
Yeah.
He's definitely has moments where he's
it's
playing outfield. He's not an outfielder. It's like Mark Trumbo played outfield. Mark Trumbo was not an outfielder.
No.
He played outfield though.
No.
You know what I mean?
I listened to him on. I don't know if it was Ryan's show or not. I listened to him on a show in the last month or so, and he was like, I know I wasn't a good outfielder. I know I wasn't going to get very much better. I just needed to make sure I didn't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Just make the plays
make the routine plays. Yep.
Because I worked hard out there. I took pride in it. I tried. Like, I just knew I was like,
this is not my gift.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not that good of like, that's just not who I am.
Two-time All-Star though. Good for him.
Mm-hmm.
Trumbo played for a lot of teams.
Silver Slugger.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, hey, well, look.
League in homers in 2016. Did you know that?
Those are hot. And let's keep it that way. Let's keep
Previous-
let's at least win the series.
Do you have another O's comment before I bring up one other thing?
Yeah, sure. I don't have anything else.
Yeah, I was going to say let's go around the league, but if you have one more O's thing, let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't. Grayson Rodriguez, another rough start last night. I know he had 2 decent ones.
He did.
Okay.
Again, I don't want to sit here. Like, I like Grayson.
Yeah, same.
I want him to do well, but the trade looks great for us right now.
It does.
He had a really bad start last night or 2 nights ago. Really bad first start back. I think he had 2 in between there that were good or decent. Throwing 9-9, but
All right.
I noticed it when I texted you guys maybe like a week ago that he was on MLB Network starting. I watched that game because I was at work and it was slow.
But he's getting rocked.
And some guy named Wensiel Perez or something like that took him deep, and I was just like, some guy I'd never heard of just took him deep. But he was sitting like 98, 99, which good for him.
Not very much
Heck
movement.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he's making rehab starts basically in the majors.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's tough. It's tough to judge, but I don't know. It's one of those things where I don't wish badly upon him at all. Once again, but I mean, if he was, he's just one of those guys that he had all the talent in the world, and it just seems like it kind of, and he still does.
Doesn't go anywhere.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna dance around it a little bit because I don't want to say anything super negative about him, and I hope he ends up having a good career. It's just one of those.
Again,
things.
I want him to do well.
I don't.
But it's looking
I don't
good.
necessarily
it's looking
believe
good
in
for
it.
the Orioles, and I don't necessarily believe in it.
Yeah.
Who would have thought the pitcher that left our team that would be doing the best would be Steve Sagano, who I think
Colorado,
went 7. I think he went 7 or 8 scoreless last
He
night.
was pitching last night. He was dicing them up. I was
He
watching.
was dicing.
He was dice K-ing them up.
I'm gonna go grab a beer,
All right.
and then we're gonna do a couple card breaks, and then we're gonna call it a show.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I know you got family stuff going on. Also, around the league, Dusty, while he does that.
Yeah.
The crazy stat from the Yankee game last week, because we haven't podcasted since that game occurred. They scored 13 runs in 1 inning.
Yeah, I watched it.
They didn't have a hit the rest of the game,
they
before
not?
or after.
That was in like the 3rd inning. They didn't have a hit the rest of the game.
I think they might have had one more hit, like throughout outside of that inning, they had one more hit or maybe no hits. That is crazy.
The bullpen was all like they were all giving each other high fives, losing by 10. Like, I love that. That's crazy. No, I didn't even know that. That's awesome.
Schlittler got knocked around a little bit. Yes, it got knocked around for him by for the Yankees
all year, right? I mean, he's been posting like a .8 WHIP this year.
Yeah, now he only gave up 4 runs, and that's like really bad for him. Which God, I wish that was a problem we had.
Yeah, and once again, they got Garrett Cole back now. They got Rodon healthy. They've got that freaking wicked lefty Tim Hill out of the bullpen.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. I love that. I hate the Yankees, but I love that guy. I love how goofy he is. I love how effective he is. He's just a guy that has no business being on a Major League Baseball field, but he's doing something right.
He's doing it right.
Yeah.
He's absolutely doing it right.
Yeah.
Anything else from around the league?
Munetaka Murakami, who is the odds-on favorite. The odds-on favorite to win the Rookie of the Year and got off to the amazing start is going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. I can't remember what exactly the injury is, but they're going to be playing his stuff pretty precautiously, which is super unfortunate for him. Also, Ellie De La Cruz, who got off to a nice start this year, and clearly we know the player that he is. He's going to be on the IL for at least 2 to 4 weeks per Tito Francona. So just a couple of guys going on the IL. Unfortunate timing. Especially for Murakami, who's been carrying my fantasy baseball team on his back all year long.
And then, how about our boy Adele?
Joe Adele?
Yeah, did you see him last night?
No.
Oh no!
What happened?
No! All right, so
early
in the year he has those 3 amazing robberies. He's got the 3 amazing robberies.
Did he last night or something?
Last night he had the Jose Canseco happen.
Oh my God, what is going on?
What's happening there?
I don't know.
It's gonna be for the card break.
Okay.
Okay.
Last night he had the Jose Canseco occur. It bounced off his head and went over the wall.
Did it actually bounce off his head?
Yes. It hit his glove, hit his head, and then went over the wall.
Joe Adele. I'm typing it in right now. I gotta see.
You got it. It hits the glove head. Bye.
Oh no! Right over the Surfside iced tea promo.
And I'm drinking Surfsides.
Are you drinking Surfsides right now? Who hit
Yeah.
this ball? Is that a lefty? Is that Mickey Moniak? I don't know. That stinks. But I mean, look, nobody's ever going to rob 3 home runs in the same game again. So what?
No.
Like, he's going to be fine. That's crazy. Other stuff around the league. Ohtani's still dealing.
Mhm.
Schwarber's still fucking hitting absolute tanks. Snaps for Nolan Arenado, getting his career back on track a little bit. We kind of thought the last couple of years in St. Louis were not good. It looked like he needed a little change of scenery, and he got it this year. I think he's got over an 800 OPS. He's hitting like 275. He's still playing good defense over at third base, so good for him. And the Snakes are looking good.
Snakes are looking good.
Del Marte is like the hottest player on the planet Earth right now. He's been going absolutely apeshit these last, especially in the last like few weeks. And they still have Corbin Carroll. They still have Perdomo, and also Erod, who's a guy that Brooks kind of talked a little bit of shit on when we were facing Venezuela in the World Baseball Classic. He's been pitching pretty good. If you look at his numbers over the course of the last 5, 6, 7 starts, he's been doing some good stuff. So good for him. A guy that we kind of wanted back a couple off seasons ago. A lot of teams were kind of going after him. He had a rough start with Arizona, but he's kind of finding his footing there.
Who was it?
Erod.
Yeah. What's that Gallon doing?
I don't know. What is he doing?
I just want to keep calling out Orioles fans for making stupid comments. He's not doing great.
Not great.
Where are you guys golfing today?
Kurt's common Nick, by the way, who was the rookie of the year last year.
Kurt's common Nick. I love the way you say it.
What his on-base percentage is this year?
425. 510.
No, not that far.
440.
440. Dude's getting on base 44% of his at bats.
That's awesome.
He's on base half the time.
Base half the time.
He's
fucking crazy. You know who's in third in that stat? Michael Trout, Hall of Famer. Jordan's number 2 in the middle. Jordan, by the way, 305 with 21 dongs, and he's got a 1.064 OPS.
Jesus.
Jordan's back. He's back with a vengeance, but he's the only Astro that is alive. They're all dead.
They're all dead.
Correa's dead. Hunter Green is there. Not Hunter Green. Hunter Brown. Sorry, I mixed up my Hunter color.
I mixed up my Hunter color.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Altuve, but Correa broke his foot. But Jordan is just over there freaking doing what he does, which is just raking. If I
can also go around the diamond, St. Gerard Softball League, St. Gerard Softball Team, we're 4-0 in the league, and the guy with the most power, I think, might be a tall candy stick that comes on this podcast from time to time. Got really nice hair. Mm-hmm. Watching Chris Merrick hit a bomb, and he didn't hit a home run. He had to actually run it out. His running stance is so incredible. It is so upright, and it's like the little T-Rex arms.
Super upright. He just looks like a pencil.
He's mashing the ball. I can't give him enough credit. He's mashing.
You ever seen him hit a golf ball? He hits it 4 million yards.
He compresses.
He hits golf balls so far.
Not only does he have so much torque because he's 6'8", but he also compresses a ball so well.
Yeah.
Like when the ball comes off his club, it sounds so good.
It sounds amazing.
And he hits that ball that rises.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He hits that Verlander fastball in golf. Get that little jet plane takeoff.
These are the ones that my buddy said that we should be checking for some rookie cards that would be worth a lot of money, i.e.
Are we going to open all these right now?
No, we're going to do like 2 from each.
Okay.
All right.
First, this one is Upper Deck Collector's Choice from 94. This one is Upper Deck Collector's Choice from... What year is this one? Shite. 94 as well.
This is also 94 Upper Deck. This is Series 2, though.
This is Topps 1993, Series 1.
Jesus, look at the box.
I just took some.
We're taking paper off of them right now.
Yeah, these
Like
are
plastic.
These are old school. These are sealed. These have been in our house in a Rothschild residence for 30 years.
I wouldn't get those. Don't get those boxes wet. I know you got beers around you. I would not get them wet.
Worth anything. He actually said if we grab the rookie cards out of these that are worth something and they get damaged at all, he goes just use them as fire starters because they're not going to be worth anything. So you have to,
okay.
You have to be real careful with these. Okay, so in 1994, are we looking for any specific person? You said you knew.
Griffey, Jeter, and
94 is Griffey? That's his rookie year?
Well, he said they can be in these.
Okay. Wow. Griffey, Jeter. I mean, obviously we get anybody.
Potentially
really
Bonds.
Okay. Do we have any like laminate in case we do pull a bomb here?
Yeah, you pull something nice.
I do. We do have some laminate.
Okay. Is there a best way to open these? You open them like a bag of chips, or?
I assume so. Let me hit record on this so you can see from the top as we're pulling them. We'll do some more stuff. I'm still getting the hang of this.
Yeah, this is our first one. I'm gonna pull.
This is also where I tell you, do not have Banks around. It's not because we don't love Banks, but in case he grabs one and like runs away with it.
Yeah.
Holy shit! What's this on top? Larry Bird and Michael Jordan.
That's pretty sweet. First name is Herbert Perry, first baseman for the Cleveland Indians. Don't know.
Wait. How in a pack of baseball cards are Michael Jordan and Larry Bird?
And it's not even like a part of the pack. So
Don't know.
I'm thinking it's just advertisement stuff. But
Okay.
We'll see. I'm going to put those to the side.
You guys are nerds.
You got a Bip Roberts.
Bip
Roberts.
Mike Devereaux.
Yeah.
See if you can put it underneath this.
Mike Devereaux. Can you see it on there?
Well, you should. No, not on here.
Okay.
But
we got Mike Devereaux card. Don Slott. Lee Smith, another Oriole great. Not in the Hall of Fame, I don't believe, but I think he should be.
Yeah, I think he should be too.
One of the best closers in MLB history. Dave Henderson from the Kansas City Royals. I got Cal Ripken Jr. and I got Bo's dad Dante Bichette here too.
Whoa! All right.
Cal Ripken Jr. card. Who is that?
Nice.
Who's behind him? 11. I wonder who that is. I don't know.
Jeffrey Hammonds?
Is that Jeffrey Hammonds?
Oh, I don't know. I don't see what's up.
Number 11 is Jeffrey
Hammonds. These are like sticking together.
Yeah, they're stuck together for sure.
All right, here I got here.
That can be really good or really bad.
Got Wally Joyner, Ken Caminetti.
Cool. MVP award winner.
I think that year, 93.
Cleveland Indians, Manny Ramirez.
Yes.
That's a great one. Hell yeah.
That might be. Is that his rookie year?
94?
I don't know.
I don't think so, but I'll look.
96. He was like.
Yeah. Shit, this might be a rookie card.
Manny Ramirez, rookie.
Yes,
was
rookie
a
class.
In 1993.
Keeper.
Class.
Wow.
Keeper.
That one.
But it also came
got
off a little bit.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Shit.
We're bad at this.
Jack,
yeah, that's not his rookie card.
Jack Armstrong. I got Roger McDowell. These are sticking. Some humidity got to these.
I can hear them.
Kenny Rogers.
Oh my God! Look at this Kenny Rogers card.
Yeah.
He looks so young.
Jeremy Burnett.
Kenny Rogers.
Burnett. My goodness, the hair on Kenny Rogers is golden.
Greg McMichael.
Can we get coaches in this? I want a Bobby Cox card.
Oh, that'd be great.
Bob Wickman.
If you can get a Jim Leland card, that would be killer.
David Segui with the Orioles. Got an Orioles Segui, baby.
Who else did David Segui play for?
Seattle, yeah. Greg Olson,
Oriole?
No. Scott Erickson with.
Oh my God.
The Twins. Probably the Twins.
Twins here. And Tino Martinez with Seattle.
Oh, Seattle.
Nice.
Tino Martinez with Seattle. All right, let's do a couple more of these, and then maybe we'll do an immaculate grid.
We're doing immaculate grid, and you got family time.
Yeah, we got family time. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff this afternoon. We've got
golf.
Blast Minor. Don't know who that is. Blast. The guy's name's Blast.
That's a sick name.
Oral Hershiser.
All right.
Got an Oral Hershiser card. Also not in the Hall of Fame. Oh my. Got a wins leader card here. John Burkett, Tom Glavine, and Jack McDowell. Top 3 wins getters.
Okay.
I guess. Yeah.
That's different.
Triple card. Domingo Jean. Don't know who that is. Bill Gullickson. These are names. Bill Gullickson. Greg Harris.
Oh yeah, these are stuck together.
Daryl Whitmore for the Marlins.
Mel Rojas.
Wally Joyner again. We got multiple Wally Joyners already. I got skinny third baseman Gary Sheffield for the Florida Marlins.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. That might be rookie. That might be rookie card.
No, he started in '89. Wow.
Jesus. Okay.
And then Roberto Mejia, Rockies. Don't know.
All right, Mike Blowers.
Oh my God.
Randy Johnson with the Mariners, baby.
Nice.
Large unit.
Large piece.
The biggest unit.
All right. Roger Pavlik. Don't know who that is. Carl Rhodes. Don't know who that is either. Jose Valentin.
Nice.
What is
this team? Is that the Brewers?
It looks like a minor league.
David Cohn with Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know David Cohn played for Kansas City.
Benito Santiago.
Baby. He was probably 12 years in the league at that point.
I got Mike Kelly. Don't know who that is. Paul Molitor.
As a Brewer or Blue Jay?
Blue Jay.
Blue Jay Paul Molitor.
I got Tim Davis, whoever that is with Seattle. I vaguely remember that name. Wayne Gomez.
Jose Valentin card was sweet. While we're doing this, let's get an Immaculate Grid going.
Good.
Just because it's fun to name old baseball players while we're opening packs, right?
Glass. The guy's name Glass is incredible.
Glass now. Wait, this 1993 tops might have this. So you can get the rookie cards in these packs. Is that what he said?
Yep.
I guess that was like a promo they did. That's cool.
Well, yeah, that's where you would find any rookie card.
Well, I know, but I mean, I thought you had to open pack from that year, from his rookie year. You know what I mean? Did they put like premium players rookie cards into packs?
Oh yeah.
Kind of thing.
So like, if the guy was a rookie in '93, the rookie card would be in the '94 box.
Yeah, like if he had a really good rookie season, maybe in the '94, like as an extra incentive to sell him, they would put the rookie cards in there. I don't know if that's.
I'll tell you, I don't know.
But Brooks is going to be our resident typist here.
Fun.
You gonna share the screen?
Yeah, I will. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
I saw San Diego, but that's the only thing I saw.
Share screen. You got your timer.
I got it. You're gonna be typing like that?
Yep.
All right, perfect.
You ready?
I'm as ready as
3, 2, 1, go. San Diego, Detroit.
Don't like it. Prince Fielder, top middle. Prince Fielder, pitch one game. Fucking
Johnny Gomes.
I don't know. Oh my God. Jackie Bradley Jr. Jackie Bradley Jr. played for those two teams. San Diego, Boston, Adrian Gonzalez.
Plus 44 bottom center is Robin Yount.
Robin Yount. We got Tony Gwynn left, bottom left.
Yep.
Tony Gwynn. Pitch one game, 40 career WAR, Randy Johnson. I don't know. Detroit pitch one game. Who's the guy who had the imperfect game? Galarraga.
Andres Galarraga.
Galarraga, just don't pick the batter.
Yeah, Andres Galarraga.
Armando Galarraga.
Galarraga, yeah, you're right.
Pitch one game for Boston. Tim Wakefield. Mike Timlin. San Diego and Detroit. I don't like that one.
Flaherty, no, he was LA.
Fernando Rodney came to mind immediately, but I don't know why. I don't think that's right.
This one killed us.
Oh, wait, it's killer. Wandy Rodriguez. Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in fucking forever.
Got
it. Correct? Let's go. 134 was the answer.
Yeah.
Fernando Rodney played for San Diego. I literally just thought, okay, Fernando Rodney.
And look at that hat.
Other teams. Yeah, oh yeah, it's always crooked. I love that.
All right. More packs.
Yeah, let's do.
And then we're done.
All right, I'm gonna do this one. This one looks good.
I got Griffey on the pack of this one, so maybe that's a good omen.
Yeah.
Brian, what's your plan for the day? What are you gonna get into?
I got work later. It's gonna relax till then. I took a day of doing nothing yesterday.
Nafy Perez.
Wow.
Prospect card.
Neffy Perez, right?
Nafy Perez, is that his name? Nafy.
Yeah.
I got a Matt Brunson card. I don't know who that is. Greg Vaughn. Milwaukee Brewers card. Tom Henke. Former closer for the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays, yeah.
Randy Tomlin. We got an A-Rod Upper Deck Electric Diamond card.
That's a keeper.
That might be worth something, and it's also attached to a nice little Matt Williams San Francisco Giants card.
Okay.
Like Matt.
I'd be careful splitting those up.
Yeah.
Don't rip any of the stuff off.
Oh yeah, I mean they're kind of stuck together. So some of these are gonna be just gonna be doing that.
Where were they kept?
In like our attic or basement, basically.
Garages, basements, attics.
Bob Tewksbury, never heard of that.
I did. Yeah.
Mike Morgan, Pat Millaris, and then Luis Polonia. And Doug Jones. Doug Jones kind of looks like he could be like a mountain.
Got another Mike Pavlik. George Brett.
Oh, all right.
George Brett, how big is this freaking stat page? Okay, he's been in the league forever at this point.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
this is year 22, George Brett, by the way.
Mark Langston.
Yeah, because George Brett won a World Series in '85. So,
shoot.
Who's this guy? Dave Magadan? I don't know who that is.
Don't know.
Yeah, I've heard that name before.
Onslaught.
Got that one already.
Onslaught. Chris Orioles.
Chris Orioles, and it's a signature.
Orioles.
It's an auto.
Nice.
Love that. Lance Johnson. Don't know who that is.
Oh, Lance. What are you doing? Oh, Mark Newfield. No idea who that is.
If you find the Billy Ripken card,
Roger McDowell.
Fuck face card.
Yeah.
Do we
Mike
know
Morgan. Kurt Schilling, Phillies, baby.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't sell for much. That guy's a piece of shit.
Derek Lilliquist. No idea. Great name, though.
Lilliquist?
Kevin Reimer. Don't know who that is either.
All
right, guys. Well,
where are you golfing?
We're gonna post some stuff on socials of us opening these. We're probably gonna be opening a lot of them over the course of the next few days.
Do it.
We'll let you know, guys, if we get anything really fun. Some of these names are, obviously, like, I don't know who Dave Henderson for the Royals was. I don't know who Don Slott was, but we got a couple Don Slots.
Dave Henderson.
We got Mike Devereaux. This Mike Devereaux card's awesome because he's just upside down.
He's upside down.
Yeah, on the back of it, on his stat line, he's just upside down.
He's upside down. You're not kidding.
It looks like he's on a blooper reel.
Yeah, bub.
Why are you taking so long?
We're done.
We're all done. We're all done.
Guys,
all right. Hey, have fun golfing, boys. And then
we're gonna get some golf in a little bit later. We're gonna hang out with the fam the rest of the day, though. So.
Yeah, and let's just take tomorrow off. Why don't you just have fun with family?
Cool.
That's the plan. If we have some time, maybe we'll go live. But
yeah, let me know. But just take tomorrow off. I got nothing going on tomorrow. But so if you guys randomly, want to go late night or something, let me know. But have some fun.
Yeah. All right. We appreciate you.
you.
We love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Kevin Brown.
Look for Eric. Oh, Kevin Brown. That's a good card.
The announcer?
Right. We love you. No.
See ya.
We love you, Brian. We love you guys.
Love you guys. Love you guys.
See ya, boys.
See ya.